Out in the yard, my sister and I tore thread from century plants to braid into bracelets, ate chalky green bananas, threw coconuts onto the sidewalk to crack their hard, hairy skulls. The world had begun to happen, but not time. We would live forever, sunburnt and pricker-stuck, our promises written in blood. Not yet would man or illness distinguish us, our thoughts cleave us in two. If she squeezed sour calamandins into a potion, I drank it. When I jumped from the fig tree, she jumped.
I chose this poem because I thought it really captured where I'm at now. It really reminded me of childhood and how fleeting it is, and given that I'm about to graduate in December, I'm not sure what I thought I was going to feel like, but I don't feel like I'm old enough to be graduating with my master's right now. And so that's been a really strange realization for me to kind of process over the last few months, because my students are asking me things about being a grown-up and I still kind of don't feel like a grown-up. So this poem really spoke to me because of that and where I feel like I am in my own. Another reason I chose this poem was because I could really relate to it because of the element of the sisters in it. I have a younger sister, she's 2 years younger than me, and she's always been my best friend. She is my best friend, and as I was going back through pictures for this project, I realized how many of the things from my childhood I don't remember, but then again how many of the things that I do remember and how many of those things she's been a part of. I remember one in particular where we were moving the year that I was in 5th grade and she was in 3rd, and for whatever reason we thought it was a good idea to stand on our front lawn and make faces at cars that went by, or hold flyers out from all of the flyers that we had about our house information and tell the people driving by to eat paper. And I have no idea why in our 11 and 9-year-old minds that this was funny or entertaining, but to us it was hysterical, and it's one of the things that I really remember most strongly about growing up, I think because my sister was such a big part. Recently I came across a book called Sisters by David McPhail, and I instantly related to this book for the same reasons that I related to the poem. The themes of childhood and sisterhood are things that I really feel I have a connection with or I can understand, and the similarities and differences between the two sisters in the book are almost parallel to the similarities between my sister Nicole and me. This book really touched me and really hit home for me.
This is the story of two sisters who, in many ways, were very different. One was big, one was little. One liked to wear 2 different colored socks. One didn't like to wear socks or shoes at all. One liked baseball, the other found it boring. One's favorite food was pizza, the other preferred corn on the cob. She called it cob on the corn. But they were alike, too. Both loved horses. Both loved to play dress-up. Both loved baking in the kitchen. And most importantly, they both loved each other very, very much.
I can remember when you fit in the palm of my hand. You felt so good in it, no bigger than a minute. How it amazes me, you're changing with every blink, faster than a flower blooms. They grow up all too soon. So let them be little, 'cause they're only that way for a while. Give them hope, give them praise, give them love every day. Let them cry, let them giggle, let them sleep in the middle. Oh, but let them be